This book is packed. Like, what? After I read this book, I felt like I was walking on cloud nine. I was ready to smash my goals. Like, it just gives you that much needed boost and that push that you probably need. So grab a pen and paper. I'm going to be sharing some valuable lessons that I learned. I know that I may not even be able to do justice to half of what is contained in this book because there's just too much, but I'm gonna try. So let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and you're welcome. My name is Rachel and I cannot wait to discuss this book with you guys. So the name of the book is You Are a Badass. It's How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. It's by Sincero. You Are a Badass is the self-help book for people who desperately want to improve their lives but don't want to get busted doing it. In this refreshingly entertaining how-to guide, best-selling author and world-traveling success coach Sincero serves up 27 bite-sized chapters full of hilariously inspiring stories, sage advice, and easy exercises which will help you to identify and change the self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviors that stop you from getting what you want, create a life that you totally love and create it now, make some damn money already, the kind that you've never made before. So by the end of You Are a Badass, you understand why you are who you are, how you are, how to love what you can't change, how to change what you don't love, and how to use the force to kick some serious ass. And I agree. This book is like, it's really, really, really cool. I don't really think there's anything in this book that is so novel, like so new. Oh my goodness, you've never heard it before. But I think it was the way that the author conveyed the message that really stuck to me. I love the way she was able to give practical examples. I love how open she was about her own life, the lessons that she had learned in trying to convey valuable lessons to you, the reader. So the book is like divided into 5 parts. Yeah, the first part is how you got this way. Second part is how to embrace your inner badass. The third part is how to tap into the mother load. The fourth part is how to get over your BS already. Part 5, how to kick some ass. I took some notes down while I was reading this book and I'm going to share them with you. So the first lesson I learned is the universe will match whatever energy you put out and you cannot fool the universe. Is this something that you've heard before? Yeah, but the way she was able to convey this, it's true. Like, you say you want to make a lot of money, you say you want a better job, you say you want to have a better life, but then you're sitting down every day drowning in negativity, surrounding yourself around negative people. You're there saying, I'm not that good enough. You're there sitting in that pity party and you're expecting that good things to come to you. No, like if you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, what a stressful day. You've not even seen how the day is going to go, but you already say it's a stressful day. Then it's going to be a stressful day for you because you've put it out into the universe that it's going to be a stressful day, and you'll be surprised when you get into your car, it will not start. You get into the main road, there's traffic. Maybe somebody hits your car. It's just a phenomenon of life. But if you wake up in the morning and you're like, yeah, today is going to be really great. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to smash my goals. Meanwhile, you don't really know how you're going to do anything that you're going to do. But then things would work for you. That's just a flat line. Whatever you put out in the universe is what you get back. You put out positivity, you get back positivity. You put out negativity, you get back negativity. No matter how hardworking you think you are or how smart you are, if your energy is not right and you're not putting out the right energy, then you're not going to get any returns for what you're doing. The second lesson which I learned from this book was self-perception is a zoo. What do I mean by that? Like, see, you look into yourself and you see all your weaknesses, you see your strengths, you see what you're good at, you see what you're not that good at. But sometimes in our minds tend to exaggerate what we're not good at, and we're so quick to say, I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not handsome enough, I'm not educated enough or smart enough, right? But then people around us are looking at us and they're seeing how great we are and they're seeing how amazing we are, and they're like, if only, have you ever heard somebody telling you, if only I was as smart as you are, if only I was as beautiful as you are, you're lucky, this thing, look how you just knew it. And in your mind, you're like, huh? What's this person saying about me? No, I don't really see it, because it's us, obviously. And sometimes we are our own worst enemy. So she tries to just talk about how you need to come out of yourself. You're doing a lot of self-perception. You're looking towards, come out of yourself and look at yourself through the eyes of somebody who is admiring you, somebody who thinks that the sun rises and sets with you, somebody in your work who thinks you're so smart, who you're a mentor to, or who you're a role model to, and you're wondering, why is this person like all over me? Like, I don't have anything to offer, like whatever, it's just a regular thing. The truth about it is that a lot of our talents and our skills that we have or that we acquire, we just think, oh, what's the big deal? We take our own skills, we take our talents for granted, and we're only looking at what we cannot offer. We're looking at how good we are not. So it's just like a call to action to stop looking so much into yourself and look at yourself through the eyes of another person. Number 3 is love yourself. Oh my goodness, one thing I loved about the book was that at the end of every chapter, she'll give tips, like during the chapter, of how to attack what in particular she's talking about. And at the end of every single chapter, the last tip was always love yourself. And then there'll be a reason why below. Maybe she'll say, love yourself because you're a badass, love yourself because nobody can do it as good as you, love yourself because you're special or you're unique. And these are things that you've heard a billion and one times, but like I said, there was a different edge to it, and there was a different way that she presented her point across. So she said, love yourself. You need to appreciate yourself. Understand that you're special, understand that you're unique. I always say this on my social media, you need to understand that you're unique. It took me a long time to understand, because look, you look out there and you see that there are a lot of people who are doing similar things like you, or things that you want to do, and you struggle with it because you're like, oh, I should be doing this, whatever. But at the end of the day, you now say, oh well, maybe I don't need to, because this market is already full, this industry is already full. Put yourself out there. Nobody would do it the way that you will do it. And the funniest thing is, there's nothing wrong with taking an idea and making it yours. Zoom came out, everybody hopped on Zoom. What did Facebook do? Well, you know what's up. So instead of sitting down feeling bad, this one, I don't have anything to offer that the world doesn't already have, remember that you have your own thoughts. Nobody can think your thoughts the way you think them. Remember, like you can read something off the internet and go, I resonate with that. But your thoughts are your thoughts, and nobody, the same way you put out your thoughts and somebody can resonate with it and feel really hit, like, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, but it's your thoughts. Those exact words that they put out may not be how you would have put it out. So just remember that you are special and that you're unique. She also goes on to talk about the importance of affirmations and speaking to yourself positively, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you wake up in the morning. What are the first words that you tell yourself? Which now went up to the thing of making jokes. You make jokes about the things that you say about yourself. I'm so clumsy, I'm so dumb, I'm not good at math, I can never be good at this thing. And you're putting it out there into the universe, and the universe is getting that energy. And no matter whether or not you're joking around with your friends or in your private time, you need to be careful about the words that you use, because they can either build you up or ruin you, or prevent you from going after some goals that you feel, oh, they're too far-fetched. You just have to be careful about the kind of words that you use. And then she also talks about replacing negative thoughts with positive thoughts, learning not to compare. That's a very important one. You compare yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison will not get you anywhere. I loved when she talked about comparison. The first paragraph was, have you ever felt excited about something that you did? You were in your own zone, and then you felt excited about something that you were doing. And you're like, yes, I'm doing. Whether you're planting 5 corns, you're starting a blog, you're starting a YouTube channel, whatever it is, you were just in your own zone going. And then you were excited. Maybe you posted up a video and you got 5 views. You're excited. You posted up that blog post, you got like 3 views. And you're just like, yes, don't worry, tomorrow I'll try again. Maybe tomorrow I'll get 10 views. Maybe tomorrow I'll get 15 views. You posted up that Instagram photo or that video and you got whatever. You did something on your job. Then the minute you turned right and you said, let me just check how this person is doing. And then you opened up their own project or whatever they do, and you're like, hey, hi, God. This one is not for me. Oh, look at her, 50,000 views. Me, I'm having 5 views. Hi, this is my blog. Nobody's even reading it. Nobody's sharing it. This thing is not for me. It's her. But you know that person who got to where they are, they didn't just magically get there, did they? They worked hard and they put in the work, and they also started at 5 views. You cannot have 50,000 views without having 5 views. You don't just jump from 0 to 50,000. And this cuts across every aspect of your life. You look at people in good relationships or seemingly good relationships, and you say, oh, I want this to be me. But you're not willing to put in the hard work yourself. You're not willing to learn how to communicate. You're just like, hi, and you try a little bit and you're like, oh, this thing is not for me, because you're comparing. Why are you comparing? Why are you comparing yourself with somebody else? If anything, you can look at people for motivation. You can look at them for, to feel better and to be inspired and say, yes, I can get to this level. But why are you comparing your journey with that of another person's own? The time you spend looking to your right, comparing and saying, no, it's not for me, or I'm a nuisance, I'm terrible. That time you could have spent focusing on your craft and making it the best that you can make it. So the urge there in the book was, obviously I'm just summarizing, just stop comparing yourself to people. And every time you're tempted to compare, when you hear that thought coming up, you need to catch it. You have what you have to offer the world, and they have what they have to offer the world. She also talks about letting love in, receiving compliments, learning that, oh, this old shirt, oh, this old watch. When somebody compliments you, you're beautiful, oh, stop it, shucks. Tell them thank you. You're handsome. How are you so beautiful? And now God, and peace of mind is drinking water. Like, oh, what? Just say thank you. That was a very funny one, and I love the way she conveyed that point. She also talked about like I said, bad humorous complaints, not wasting time caring about what others think about you. That is like one of the major traps that a lot of us find ourselves in. She really went in on that, learning not to focus on that. She talks about listening to your gut. What? You need to listen to your gut. Like, you feel something inside your gut, you're like, I should go for this. You go and talk to somebody about it. The person says, nah. Then 5 months down the line, you're like, I knew I should have. How many times have you been in that situation? Well, that one is for you. She also talks about getting clear on who you are and what your calling is, learning to take the first right step, learning to understand that, okay, you don't know what you're good at or what you might succeed at. Why don't you engage? And I always tell people around me, clarity comes from engagement, not by thinking about it. You don't sit down and say, I wonder if this would be a good idea. I wonder if you enter, you go, you're scared, yes, that you may fail, but how would you know if you don't try? Page 50, yeah. So she says, you are a badass. You were one who came screaming onto this planet, and you are now. The universe wouldn't have bothered with you otherwise. You can't screw up so majorly that your badassery disappears. It is who you are. It's who you always will be. It's not up for negotiation. You are loved massively, ferociously, unconditionally. The universe is totally freaking out about how awesome you are. It's got you wrapped in a warm gorilla hug of adoration. It wants to give you everything that you desire. It wants you to be happy. It wants you to see what it sees in you. You are perfect. To think anything less is as pointless as a river thinking that it's got too many curves, or that it moves too slowly, or that its rapids are too rapid. Says who? You're on a journey with no defined beginning, middle, or end. There are no wrong twists and turns. There is just being. And your job is to be as you can be. This is why you're here. To shy away from who you truly are would leave the world you-less. You are the only you that there is and ever will be. I repeat, you are the only you that there is and ever will be. Do not deny the world its one and only chance to bask in your brilliance. Stop doubting how great you are. Everybody around you can see how great you are. Everybody around you can see the hard work that you're putting into your dreams, your goals. Why are you doubting yourself? And if you need that push, after everything I've said, you feel pumped, but tomorrow you're feeling like, I don't really know, then, my dear, pick up this book and you will never, ever, ever, ever regret it. You will feel that push. This push that I feel right now, the way I feel right now, I know that I'm going to feel this way for at least the next couple of months. So, if you need that push, that extra motivational push to get you through the rest of this year, to make you do, remember 2019 you were like, 2020 is my year, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then a lot of things have happened and we've sort of slunk back on our goals. So remember, if you said 2020 is my year, I'm ready, I'm going for it, this is the book that you should pick up. I would definitely rate this book a huge 9.8 over 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for watching this book review. Let me know if you're going to get the book. Let me know if there's something that interests you in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.